The bases are loaded, and the Diamondbacks' hottest hitter is coming up. And that's into center field. It's down, and the Diamondbacks walk off the Phillies in Game 3. Ketel Marte.
He just has the heart of the lion. He wants to get the job done.
Just when you think you know how the script is going to go, it changes.
Just got to dust yourself off, and that's what this team does.
There is new life in downtown Phoenix. We welcome you from Chase Field on a Friday night. Randy Johnson Way brings you right in. Will the D-backs strike again? Or do the Phillies and their rabid fans regain their dominance in this postseason? It's time to play ball in the desert. We're ready for Game 4 of the 2023 National League Championship Series. It's presented by Loan Depot. The Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks, with the Phillies up 2-1 in this best-of-7 series. Hi, everybody. We welcome you. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Jeff Francoeur and Ron Darling. We'll hear from Matt Weiner in just a moment. Well, this series got a little bit of life yesterday. A thrilling Game 3 that ends in a walk-off first win for the Diamondbacks in a championship series in 22 years. And Frenchie, the guy who got to live every kid's backyard dream was Ketel Marte.
You know what? The Phillies dominated the first 2 games. Diamondbacks came back home where they played great, and they needed, as Ronnie, you called him, we called him yesterday, the dude to step up, and he did. 2 doubles yesterday, and of course comes up in the 9th inning, a fastball up from Kimbrel, and shoots it up the middle to get the Diamondbacks their first win. A really must-win game. An incredible postseason in his career. As you see, 12 postseason games, he's got 20 hits, and kind of like my jacket, guys, he turned the desert into a Marte party.
Been saving that one a long time. Kudos to Greg Brown for that. All right, Ronnie, so the pitching matchup here in Game 4, it's 2 left-handers. Joe Mantiply will get the ball for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's basically going to be the opener. Christopher Sanchez gets the ball for the Phillies. They're going to go about this in much different ways.
Well, you think about it, the Philadelphia Phillies are going to be traditional. They had a decision if they wanted to go with Christopher Sanchez or Taijuan Walker. They decided on the left-hander. Look for some great changeups, one of the best in the league. And Joe Mantiply, a reliever, is left-handed as well. They want him to get through maybe the first 5 hitters all the way to the left-handed Bryson Stott. But more importantly, they have this circle of trust with Ginkel and Sewald and Thompson. But who's going to get the big outs in the middle? It's going to be some young pitchers. And I think Miguel Castro is going to have to get some big outs tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be a wild ride for sure. Well, the Phillies, how do they respond? Let's check in with their manager, Rob Thompson. He's standing by with Matt Weiner.
All right, thanks, B.A. Well, we got ourselves a series. What do you take away from Game 3 that you can apply to today and moving forward?
Well, I think they pitched very well against us yesterday, and we just got to come back out here and get the bats going, have good at-bats, use the field, and put some pressure on them.
It's been nearly 4 weeks since Christopher Sanchez last had a start. What are your concerns regarding feel and command today?
Well, he pitched a 2-inning sim game a few days ago, and it was really crisp. Throwing strikes, locating very well. Changeup was really good. So if he can do that, if he can throw strikes and get his changeup going, we'll be in good shape.
Rob, thanks. Good luck.
Thank you.
Game 4 is on the way, and there is some chaos already built into it. The first pitch from Phoenix is next.
The 2023 postseason on TBS is brought to you by New Balance. We got now. And brought to you by Geico. Insurance made easy. Sweltering hot Friday night in the Arizona desert. Temperature soaring at 102 degrees as we get ready for first pitch. Roof is closed. The AC is on. And the Phillies batting order looks like this. No changes. Kyle Schwarber, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper make up the top of Rob Thompson's order. Alec Bohm, Bryson Stott, JT Realmuto in the middle with Nick Castellanos Brandon Marsh and Johan Rojas rounding out the starting 9 for Philadelphia, who leads 2-1 in this series. And Ron, we may not see him long, but it's Joe Mantiply, the opener for this Game 4.
And they start him because left-handed, they're trying to get him through Schwarber, Turner, and Harper, and maybe all the way to Bryson Stott. But in Game 2, he pitched. The left-handers were 2 for 2 against Joe with a walk.
Yeah, and with the lefty on the mound, Sanchez, you get the same defense as yesterday. Moreno behind the plate, Rivera at third, Perdomo at short. The game winner, Ketel Marte, and of course, Christian Walker, the Gold Glover at first. Going in the outfield, you have Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in left, Corbin Carroll in center, and Tommy Pham getting the start in right tonight.
Back-to-back starts for Tommy Pham in right field. That is Mike Malinsky. He'll call the balls and strikes here tonight for Game 4. Trip Gibson at first, Adam Hammery, Andy Fletcher, Carlos Torres, and Dan Isonia round out the 6-man umpiring crew. You had 2 umpires in the postseason.
There was a battle between the fans before
Wow,
this
you
first
ain't
pitch.
lying.
Let's go Phillies, and lots of boos from the Diamondbacks fans.
Phillies fans travel well, and they are prepared for this Game 4. All the pieces in place. Mike Malinsky says play ball. Joe Mantiply, the opener against Kyle Schwarber. First ball swinging, he fouls it away, and we are underway in Game 4 of this best-of-7 series.